Hey y'all, it's Dara Does. Welcome to my channel. In this video, you're going to see me take down this hairstyle that stayed a little too long in my head. Now, before we get started, have you seen the short of how I got it installed and slayed to the gods? Okay, go check it out. Now, so what we're doing here is starting with the top half of the pony. I had half up, half down, obviously. And if you know, you know, I do have blonde locks. They're hidden behind this weave because my hair has grown out so much. So that's how I was able to achieve this cute little look. Now, so I'm just searching for the tracks, cutting it, and then just going to use some products, aka just water and a little bit of leave-in conditioner to remove the tracks as I go to like loosen up the glue. And before you say anything, you know, I use glue protectant over a wig cap, and you would know that if you went to go watch the shorts. I got this hairstyle for my 10-year Deltaversary trip with my line sisters to San Juan, Puerto Rico. It was a great time. The hair did what it had to do. I kept it in for maybe about 4 weeks, which, like I said, was a little too long. Maybe just slightly over 4 weeks. But yeah, I also have a video on my channel about like why I got started with my locks. And, you know, I was very lazy. I'm a 4C girly. I was very lazy with my hair. So I used to wear it in weave and wigs. Now, I was wearing wigs back before, you know, technology became what it is. Like, the girls have the technology for the weaves and the wigs on lock. I mean, melted lace, glueless, all that. I was here before all of that. So, one thing about me, me and my wigs was never secured. I mean, never secure. You would think, like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you know what I'm saying? But I just never learned my lesson. So back in college, when I was wearing wigs, like, heavily, I would never forget, like, you know, in my sorority, we would participate in step shows and stroke competitions, and I would never secure my wig. So I've had several, more than I'd like to admit or count. I've had several moments where my wig would go flying. I went left, my wig went right, baby. Okay. One of the most embarrassing moments with my wig flying off my head had to be on a vacation that I had in Havana, Cuba. Baby, it was a great time. But this is a braided wig. I had a braided wig. And here I am feeling myself like in this weird little style as I'm taking it down. Girl, get out the mirror. Do your thing. Take your hair down. Get out the mirror. So anyways, I was in Havana with two of my line sisters, and we went on a horseback ride through like I don't even know if it feels like a forest or whatever it was. And then we like eventually went down to a cave. All of this on horseback, right? So the weather started to get a little crazy. It started to like thunder and storm a little bit. It was like the onset of it. So we didn't want to get caught in the storm or in the rain. So our horse, I don't even know what you call him, the horse instructor, you know, he was speaking in Spanish to his horses, and my horse was named Diablito, which means little devil. Look at my face. Diablito means little devil, so you can only imagine what that meant for my horse. So anyways, the instructor, I don't know what you call a horse. Anyway, so he was like, you know, whipping at the horses so they can hurry up and run and get us out of this bad weather. So when he whipped my horse, poor guy, he took off. When I'm telling you, we went forward, my wig went backwards. It went flying. So I don't know how to haul this. This is my face. I'm excited or like shocked that the glue didn't seep through the wig cap, because I was very, very, very afraid that I would have glue on my locks. But shout out to the, you know, the glue protectant that we used on this wig cap. I did not have any glue. Now I will say I had residue from the glue protectant on my hair, but that was literally water got that off. Like, that was so easy to come off. But there was no glue, thankfully, on my locks. So if you were wondering, ain't no glue. This is a safe style. I probably wouldn't get it again because there was just so much hair and it was pretty heavy. But it was cute. It did what it had to do. And it's safe for your locks, just so you know. And it's cool. I'm glad I have like blonde locks. So if there was any black glue or anything, I would be able to easily see that. If I had like black or dark hair, it'd be very hard to tell if there was glue in it or not. Anyways, back to this horse ride in Cuba. So my wig went flying. Mind you, we're trying to flee to safety, all right, and some shelter. I'm just very shocked and amazed that there's no glue on my hair. Okay, that's it. That's all. All right, she's dramatic. She just needs to get back to taking her hair down. Anyway, so this is me just taking the thread out and showing y'all to get the wig cap off. And yeah, it was really simple, kind of. So anyways, the horse instructor had to turn around on his horse. He did a U-turn, not a U-haul. He did a U-turn on his horse to go and collect my wig from me because I did not know how to stop this horse. I did not know how to tell my horse, Diablito, to stop. So the instructor went back to go collect my wig off the ground. And he did not flinch. He didn't budge. He did not judge. Even if he did, it would have been his Spanish, so I wouldn't have really known. But I know pelo. I know that. And he never said pelo, okay? He just graciously gave me my wig for me to screw back on my head. And my line scissors were cracking up weak, okay? That's probably the most embarrassing time. Okay. Here's the tea. Taking down this hair was not easy. The back was fairly easy, but this ponytail right here, I guess because it was like wrapped around itself over and over and over the tracks, it was just very difficult and tedious to take down, and the wig and like the glue was fighting. But truly, all you need is water. Water will do the trick, so just keep spraying your water. And like I said, mine had just a little bit of leave-in conditioner mixed up in there unintentionally, but you know, it helped. It worked. But so the next embarrassing moment of my wigs falling off was I went back for homecoming. I think I had graduated from college at this point. Yeah, I must have been a graduate at this point. And I went back for a homecoming one year. We had a little tailgate. It was us and the bros, the men of Omega Psi Phi. They had their annual like homecoming game tailgate. So we're out there strolling, carrying on and whatever. I don't even know if we were strolling. Maybe we were strolling. Had to be, because why else is my head moving so actively? But so my wig flew off. My wig flew off in the middle of that. When I tell you, I caught it. Like I dove to catch it before it could hit the ground. And I sprinted in between some cars. Because the tailgate is in the parking lot. Right? So there's cars and everything. So I dove to grab this wig. It didn't even hit the ground good, okay? Grabbed it and ran in between some cars to hide and re-screw it back on my head. And I'm like praying and hoping that nobody saw me. And of course, my girls did. My line sisters did. One of them came to my rescue behind the car to make sure I was straight. More importantly, to make sure my wig was straight, okay? But yeah, y'all, I don't know. Don't be like me. But like I said, now in 2023, 2024, moving on, like technology is crazy. Like wigs ain't really flying places like mine was back in the day. But it was my fault. You know, I never just clipped it down or nothing to like secure it. But you live and you learn. It turned out to be really funny stories and no one died. But back to the task at hand. Okay, so we got, very far taking down this hair. It took a while. This is an 11.5-minute video and it's very sped up. This took me maybe close to an hour, maybe 45 minutes to take down altogether because it was just a fight. It was a fight. As you can see, this is the glue protectant. That's kind of what's sticking to my hair. Too long, didn't watch, like to save you the headache, just use water. Y'all, you can see I'm like fighting with it, trying to rip it off my locks. If I would have just sprayed some water there, it would have been easy breezy, beautiful. And then oil, don't do nothing. Don't use oil. Don't be like me, wasting my good oil. Don't use oil, use water instead. And you see me, I popped off a little press on nail, so that was a little frustrating. But yeah. I'm going to just say it again. Use water. That's what got that off finally. So here we are. I finally got it all off. My hair is very hard and stiff at this point. What I'm trying to show you here is like rock hard places of where I guess the glue protectant was in my hair. Literally water gets that out. So I'm very thankful for that product. Like, yeah, I'm spraying it out. Water will get it out, but I did wash my hair like thoroughly. but just rinsing it with water will get that gunk and residue out. So again, it is safe for your hair. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to try this style. If you're anti-weave over locks, if you're anti, glue or whatever over locks, do you, baby girl, do you, baby boy, like that's cool. But for me, para mí, I wanted to, explore and experiment. So I wanted to be the guinea pig. Although I obviously am not the first person to get this done, but I just wanted to try it for myself. And I was a little nervous and afraid that my hair would have gunk residue and glue, but nah, it was good. And I hope you enjoyed either watching the takedown, watching the install, the short that I told you should watch, or listening to my stories about how me and wigs just were not that cool back in the day. I didn't do right by myself with the wigs back then. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe for more.